Well, I am here. I just had a few more things that I had to fix up than I thought. That was lovely. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see. I can do that one. So. Oh, I guess we can. We don't need that. Alright, we can jump over here for a minute. Hmm. There we go. Well, game's loading, so at least that's a good sign. Alright. Well, I think I'm in a spot where I can start playing. Trying something out a little new this weekend with some multi-streaming, so hopefully here is good. Alright, let's go over to gameplay. Okay. Oh, I was like, why is it so dark? I'm in this place. Yeah, so we did a little bit last night. Just a little bit. Got up our max particle accelerator, which consumes a lot of power. Each of these holds 5 million FE. And then the cables also hold a bunch of FE. So this whole strand right here holds 45, almost 46 million FE. And so each of these strands holds that much right there, right? So it tells you how many millions, and these long strands hold something like almost 300 million, right? And this is about 2/3 of that. That's another 2/3, another 2/3. It's just a ton. I have 504 of these things holding 5 million, plus all of the cables. When you do particle accelerator at max speed, it drains it all within a matter of about 10 seconds. It also drains all of my power stored in my reactors. And they store up to 500 million, but they turn off right now. They turn off once they've reached max capacity, and they don't turn on until 70%? Yeah, 70%. So that's nice. I think we have decent power now. We have some backup reserve for our refined storage. Oh my gosh. We ran out of power so bad when I was crafting up these nitro reactors. So we have enough power now to run those and run that pretty fast speed. So I do want to do, let me resize my window there. There we go. I do want to do a couple things in Mekanism. I'm hoping to start pushing some, I'm going to get some auto crafting going. I do have to get lithium production up and running. So a couple brine towers. I need to get HDPE sheets going. But I can start building a fission reactor. I can start getting seeds for all that tonight. And so we can start working on all of the fission reactor power, and then hopefully fusion reactors. That's going to take up a lot of space to have a max fusion reactor. And then I'll charge a very, very large Mekanism battery, or an induction. What is that called? An induction? It has like induction casing. It stores lots of power, and then so when I do run this, it'll drain the induction matrix. That's what it's called. And so that, yeah, so we'll have a bunch of the induction matrix get drained, sure, but we'll still have power for everything else. That's the plan. I am going to work on Enchanted, because I've never actually played with that mod. I haven't even researched it. Looks a little weird. As in, I should say, like, foreign, because I just don't know it. So when I say something's weird, I generally mean that. We got into cognition a little bit. Don't really understand the mod, other than it has some progression. you give experience to this obelisk, and you link it with a staff of attunement to the molecular metamorpher. Throw in some items, and it made one for us. And the first item we made was, where am I looking? Feed the beast. There it is, right here. The realized transcendence, right here. So I made one of those. I don't know what the pyramid's gonna, how many I need for the pyramid. I know that the entire first layer is made up of these, so I don't know how to actually make those. The 9x9, so it's 81 blocks. I just don't know how to make those. Maybe it tells me once I get through all this. I don't know. We'll find out. So I want to start working on this Omega Dragon Egg, which requires some malum, and I think I can progress to that. It wasn't too bad looking. It does require some ether, but we learned how to make ether a while back. So, we'll put this up there. We will need 4 of these. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get those tonight. I have plenty of dragon eggs. The Kraken shell, honestly, I don't know. Oh, oops. I meant to leave that up there. The Kraken shell, yeah, we'll need it. We have plenty of dragon's breath, so I'm not going to tag that. But this whiff of magic. I think I'm going to try the distillery, because this looks pretty doable. Oh, I don't know what this is. Okay. Oh, you need a whiff of magic. Never mind. So we can't do the distillery. I have to figure out what this witch's oven is. And I have to figure out, how do I get a rowan sapling? Like, it doesn't tell me. And this is enchanted, right? So if I go to the quest book here, which I would assume is under magic. Let's see here. Does it tell me? Where do we start? I go witch's oven. Not too bad. Is mod heavily inspired by the old mod witchery. Never played that one either. While the witch's oven is the iconic block of the mod, to really get started, you'll need to take a dip into herbology off to the side. Oh. You can rarely get these seeds to drop from grass, but here's a few boxes with magical seeds to help you get going. Okay, so I don't know, maybe grassy seeds? I already have grass. So can I get this? I don't know. It says seeds. I don't know. Let's make a witch's oven, I guess. Sure. I've been kind of trying to keep all my magical stuff in this area. So I'm just kind of placing it around. Oh, that's not loud. Sounds kind of oddly familiar. So, oop, I'm gonna go check something here. Okay. Okay, so those are both looking okay. Alrighty. So I'm just having to manage a little bit more. That's me. So we've got that going. Okay, cool. Again, kind of new to the whole multi-stream. Just want to make sure everything's good. Good. Let me know if things sound funny or things look weird or whatever it might be. All right, so we got a witch's oven. Sweet. What can I do with it? What were the inputs? Okay, so it's just simply that. I need to figure out how to get this sapling, though. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell me. Block drops from the leaves. Yeah, but you can't get the leaves without the tree, so... How? Say how? How do we do this? Oh boy. Do you play the Minecrafts? Sorry, just jumping around here. Where in the world? Now, why in the world would it be saying that you're a likely ban evader? Probably because you dropped your Discord in the chat. That's my guess. Have the witch's oven. How do I get this sapling? Alright, let's go take a look at the quests again. And why in the world is chat not showing up? Over here. What a weird thing. Alright, let's see here. So, supernatural sense, using witch ovens to cook saplings. Logs and foods allows for the collection of various fumes. Okay, oak, birch, and rowan saplings have fumes that are key to progression, but others will be later. Okay, but where is... Yeah. Alright, there we go. A bit of luck and maybe more than a bit of... Mutandis? You'll be able to get your hands on some of the unique saplings for this mod using oak, birch, and acacia. While rowan is the key interest to make with magic, the other two tree types have their own types as well. Be sure to grow these into proper trees for farming once you obtain a sapling, as it could take even more Intendus to get them again. Ooh, bone meal and similar effects work against that and grow the sapling before they mutate. Don't force the change. Interesting. Hey. Okay, so it's not in here, that's for sure. They have rune wood in here, though. Compulsory fine stone, soulstone, that's crazy. I guess it's part of the mod, though. We got all the archwoods in here. Cherry, cascading, acacia, azure. So where do you get those other things, I wonder? So it said... Oak, birch, and acacia. So I have acacia, I have oak, but where do you get birch? The birch is not in here, is it? Am I crazy? Oh, it is. It's crazy. Let's take a look at those emeralds. Need a couple of those. Go for some birch. Oh, just put those right there, man. Oak. Boop. And acacia. I already have these, but whatever. Now, hello? There we go. It said not to rush their growth, so I am not going to... What is this Mutandis stuff? Mutandis. Is that a thing? Not compatible with bone meal. Alright, well that's interesting. So we have mandrake root. Okay, so I can't make this right now. Mandrake. It's so fun. So much fun. Wow. There we go. Got a little drip of water on my mouse there. Alright, what do we grow this? Right here? Probably. What is this? What's this for? I wonder. My brother's doing things. Go, Acacia. Yeah? So I'm not supposed to bone mill them, and I don't think I'm supposed to, you know, torque grow it either. We'll do those 10. We'll just let them grow. Maybe I should, I don't know, I wish there was a way to speed up that process, but sounds like that's it's not possible. I don't even know the last time I slept, honestly, in this game. Oh, look at that. He got all that set up. The issue with this setup is that the harvester pylon is slow. I think it's like every 3 seconds, or maybe 4, maybe 5 seconds that it goes off. I mean, we have plenty of... Oh, it's maxed out. How's it harvesting then? I don't know. Shouldn't be harvesting if that's maxed out. Toggle this to turn it on. Okay. What does that do? I don't know. Did it actually work? We have 103. I think I need to do this. Just hit ignored, and now it will start. There it goes. Look at the magic happen. And that's going to feed all the way down to here. Goes 1. I think we have plenty of Insanium to get through this, though, so it's not a big deal. Oh, let's see here. I honestly don't even know if any of my chats are coming through on this. See, if you would have like talked maybe some more, I may have allowed your chat to come through, but I don't know if you're a bot or not. Sorry. Alright, we'll just leave this off for now. That'll finish up all of that right there. And I think this needs to be here. But I could be wrong. Oh, let's see. Ah. All right, so as far as I know, I really can't move forward in Enchanted. Ooh. Is it going to be a goat or is it going to be a llama? Firework? Uh-oh. What? He didn't get me that time. Nope. That llama, man. You just have to let these things grow naturally then? Okay. We're gonna Google it. The Feed the Beast wiki. Randomly by using Mutandis on any small plant like tall grass. Rowan trees can grow rowan berries. So is there a different way to get that here? So maybe I just need to focus on Mutandis. Something. Extremis. Okay. So let's make ourselves a witch's cauldron. I hate that. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. It just drops. Cool. Right click on a cauldron using anointing paste. Okay, so we just need a cauldron. Ain't this just interesting? Alrighty. I have a cauldron. Now I need this weird annoying paste. Enchanted paste. I like how it has like the same. It's just darker than everything else. Mandrake seed and water artichoke seed. Well, where do we get that stuff from? Okay. Mandrake and water artichoke. All things. Mandrake. And did I put my emeralds away? Of course I did, because why would I need them again? Mandrake. Oh, I put them all here for a reason. Just get a few of those. And then some artichoke water thing. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, we have those now. Can I make the thing? Will you make paste? Enchanted paste. So when I use this on a cauldron, I get the thingy, right? Fun. Put this right there. I go boop. Now we have a cool cauldron. Sweet stuff. All right. What was I making? Mutandis. Mutandis. I don't know if that's what it's called. But I'm supposed to use mandrake root, which I guess I get from... How about that? Mandrake seeds. Okay. And then I need Horned One's Exhale, which is an oak sapling over there in this thing. And then I also need an egg, which we have. So let's get some more mandrake. Get some mandrake seeds. Go plant these suckers. Boop. La-dee-da-dee-da. Apparently these things are not affected by normal means. Okay, well, we'll just plant more. Aha! Mandrake root. Alright, we need a mandrake root. Need an oak sapling. I need some clay. Oh, I need to go clay. I need more clay. Lots of clay. Thank you. Need this thing. Let's just get a few of those, because I need them. Why else would we have them if I didn't need them? Gets me all of these handy dandy clay jars. I need that here. Oak. Sapling. Clay. Jars. Uh-huh, that's right, I am. Then we go boop boop. And what is that? Just coal? Is that okay? Can I do coal in here? Yeah. I am learning a mod. Ooh. Alright, what did we get? That's wood ash. Am I not supposed to get something else? Oh, there it is. Sure, I'll take some wood ash. Alright, we got the horned ones, right? So we are working on what again? We're working on getting rowan saplings, and the rowan saplings come from Tandis. That's what I'm trying to make. Motandis. So I need eggs. Looks like I'm getting some trees that I really actually don't want yet. Wow. Do I need to put like this, like, do I need to put a fire? I don't know how it works. A witch's cauldron. I'm assuming I have to put fire and put water in there, right? So let's do that. Fire. I have made fire. Water. What? Okay. So far I think like it's working like I assume it would. And now I need to throw these things in it. Okay, don't throw it in there like that. Like that. Well, how do I throw more in there? You know what I mean? So confused. Okay, we're gonna tag this thing over here now. No power required. Just, did I need to put them in this order? Did I just... I just messed this up for myself. Yep. Yep. Definitely did. Yep, it's definitely the order. I should probably put some dirt over here because it's probably just going to pop out. Dirt. Sticky stick. Sticky stick. Sticky stick. Okay, diamond stick will be good enough. Did I get it? Where'd it go? Was it just in there? Like, ah! That's really weird, but I'll take it. Blood poppy, huh? So put this in here, and we're just gonna do this. Gonna do one of those. It's good enough for now. Just need some room. Alright, so then I go use this on a sapling, like this. Like that. That's it. We don't need this anymore. Ooh. Sounded fun. So already use it there. Alright, there we go. So we'll try that. Yep, like I said, we'll try it. We'll try oak next if that doesn't work. How's everyone else doing? How y'all doing tonight? Anybody's week getting better? It's been a rough one. Yeah, let's put that. Goodbye. For them saplings to grow. Oh, this is still going. Cool. You know what? I'm going to let it go. That's fine by me. We turn this thing off. Oh, we don't need this here anymore. I guess while I'm waiting for those to grow, I can go go set up some. Ooh, nice. I'll take that. I can go use some pattern setup time. Doesn't look like what I wanted it. Yeah, I'll come back to it. What's this? Fast item frames. And that's kind of cool. Why he put this here? Is that a Paxel? Wait a minute. An Eclipse alloy. You spent the time making Eclipse alloy, brother? Woo! And it's a Paxel. I will use it. Especially because I'm now working on trees. This is Silk Touch, which is nice, and this has Silk Touch, which is nice. But You know what? Look, this does, was it 12 damage? 7 damage? I'll keep the sword. I'm a little weakling though, so. Don't I have a curio slot for this thing? Why in the world am I holding that? I'm assuming that's for me. I don't know why he would put it there otherwise. Alright, so in mechanisms, so we're going to have to make some fission, right? So, just to kind of start getting there. I know we're going to need a lot of steel, that's for sure. I got the fission reactor casing, which is lead as well. So I will have to make lead, so we'll need to make some, how about this stuff? That's osmium, we're good there. Glass, I'll need to automate as well. But we'll go ahead and make the casing. Hello, what? Pattern grid, right? Is that not what I clicked on? So the fission reactor casing, we'll make that one. We'll also need to make the steel casing. Okay, see, I already have it for glass. And osmiums, I think I have osmium seeds, so that's a kind of a bummer. I really need to start automating all osmium. Like, all of my stuff just needs to be automated. So we're gonna do this right here. So that's gonna be a processing recipe. I'm gonna have to set up more of these. Those there. Oh, this way, guys. This way. This guy? I really do need to reset this up, and I need to upgrade this auto crafter. Alright, let's go see the trees we got. So this guy, now my question is it only just a matter of luck that the tree has to grow as a rowan tree? Or does it give you a chance of dropping a sapling now? I'm gonna go with it has to grow as a rowan tree. Cool. Oh, I'll just keep waiting. Uh-huh. Alright, so we got casings basically ready to go. Reactor ports and logic adapters, that's okay. These fuel assemblies, though. These fuel assemblies and control rods. We'll need those. This is lead again, right? So I need to go actually find lead. Do we have lead? I definitely don't have a lead seed. We have a lot of lead. So that must be coming from sieving. Sifting? Probably sifting. So I'll be good there. We need to do the basic chemical tanks, though. I click in here. Let me type. No. Vision. Let's see here. Basic chemical tank. That's good. We can make those. And everything else is good to go because steel is all right. Control rod assemblies also good to go. Cool. The hardest part is going to be making the fissile fuel. And I don't know if that's been nerfed in this pack or not. Oh, thank you for the stuff, man. Art of Witchcraft. Cool. Some silver coins. Oh, look at that. It's giving me all kinds of seeds here. I'll just throw those right on inside our inventory. Oh, and it gave me some of the more of this. Nice. Yeah. How we doing? Something grew. That looks like a birch tree to me. Wait, do I have to like... Nope, that's definitely not it. I want to have this thing now. Why not just use that? And I did not get anything. So it's got to be that it's like a small chance that it turns into a rowan tree. Ow. All right. Can't use it again on these things, so guess we better get some oak saplings out again. And then you just wait. According to the mod. Yeah, just wait. Alright, so for fissile fuel, like in all the mods 10, they super nerfed that. And super disappointing. And then they came in they came in with the Mekanism More Machines mod, which basically lets you turn everything into a factory. So their nerf meant nothing anymore. I don't know why they did, but I don't think the nerf is happening in this pack. Let's go see if we have a tech mod mechanism. Let's see what they say here about fissile fuel. It's down here, it looks like. The fuel line. It looks like it wants us to go the spinny machine. Chemical oxidized sulfuric acid. We actually are making sulfuric acid. And let me show. We actually have quite a bit of it already. And that's coming in decently, but not at the rate that I'm probably going to need it. So if you take a look at sulfuric acid, we can take that sulfuric acid into a concentrating machine here and turn it into, oh, maybe not. Looks like we can turn it into the modern industrialization one, because this is modern industrial. Oh, never mind. If I want this, if I want the mechanism one, it's just deconcentrating, and it'll go back to this. So I can change it into this, but I'm probably going to save it for that. So we need to make sulfur trioxide and water vapor, and then the sulfur trioxide comes from water and sulfur dioxide, and the hardest part here is actually the sulfur. Doop, right here, sulfur dust, which comes from, I will use sulfur essence. I don't know if there's really any other way. Looks like we can sift crushed basalt to get some. Oh, coal. But I would have to be through an Ender IO mill. Crushing. Chemical injection with hydrogen chloride. Water, oxygen, and a block of coal. Well, that's not a bad way to produce sulfur. That's going to use power, though. I kind of want to just go to essence. Ugh. It's been a long day without you, my friend. I'm thinking so. This is one of... Oh, there it is. Okay. My preview for my vertical stream was not working. Oh my gosh. What the heck is wrong? At least it looked like it wasn't working. All right, there we go. Let's go check on the trees. Boop. That looks like a birch tree to me. Not what I wanted. Okay, fine. What else we got going on? Oh, time to get slouchy, sorry. It's just a little bit closer for me. Oh, okay, that's better. So did it say in the magic mod here? Saplings to mutate them into different forms. This process is based on one or more surrounding plants, so you may need to set up a proper space to mutate them. Check the mutated plants section of herbology in the chapter of your guidebook. Oh my gosh. Okay. Guidebook. Tell me things. Mutated plants. Rowan trees. Yep, see, we need belladonna, mandrake, wolfsbane, water artichoke. Can I tag them from here at least? Probably not. Belladonna. Belladonna. Mandrake. What else was it? Wolfsbane, water artichoke. Oh, it worked like a... that's not what I wanted. So I will need that. Oh, where's the Ferrocore one? Hmm. Hmm. So can I just, like, do this? Grab some water for y'all. At least this can be saturated. I'm assuming something like this needs to happen. Oh my gosh. I can't plant water artichoke. Belladonna, mandrake, wolfsbane. Water artichoke. Oh, it has to be planted on the water. So why don't we do this? Grab some more water. And just make sure that's right here. Oh my gosh. It could have been louder, I guess. Alright, so we can do like one corner water. And then... right? That can be the artichoke. And then we can go wolfsbane, mandrake, belladonna, oak sapling. Now we need the mutandis. Mutandis requires things and stuff, right? Mandrake, horned egg. Mandrake. The horned ones. What? Did I not have a bunch of that? Or is it just sitting right here? It's just sitting right here. And then some eggs. In that order, by the way. Also need some water here. Okay. I was done bubbling, but here's the thing. Is it? Yep. I just don't think they're going to grow. I'll be honest with you. I don't think. Okay, it grew. Oops. All right. Well, now I know, right? Like that's going to work. All right. So we'll throw this back here, and we'll throw some Matandis on it, and we'll let that grow by itself, which means that this one's probably going to grow. Hopefully, sometime soon. Threw the wrong thing away. Let's get us some water here, hey? Missed. Mm-hmm. You know, I have nether wart. Wow. Nothing happened. I can't get it out. It's supposed to be this. Oh, I don't know what that means. So, goodbye. Taking forever. Well, I'm glad I chose something I can go work on. All right, so let's look at the fissile fuel production, right? And you know what I don't think I'm going to do? I don't think I'm going to make it modular with a bunch of entangled borders this time. I usually do that, and it makes it super easy to module, like make it modular. I just don't want to do it. It's too many entangled borders. Too much wireless stuff to keep track of. So fissile fuel. We know how to do this now. And we will need some isotopic centrifuges. Chemical infuser. Hydrofluoric acid's going to need a chemical dissolution chamber with sulfuric acid. See? And fluorite. So we'll need to make some of those. And the sulfuric acid will also use a chemical infuser. So lots of those. I want a crafting recipe for all these. And honestly, if I can make a crafting recipe that just gives me the factory version every time, I might do it. That way I don't have to install all the upgrades manually. I can just make a craft call for it. All right, so we have the chemical infuser. Chemical infuser. I'm going to go ahead and put this on crafting too. Oxygen is going to be the electrolytic separator. And a pressurized reaction chamber. We're going to need this for HDPE. So let's go ahead and get that going. It's another pressurized reaction chamber. It takes the substrate with oxygen and liquid ethene. Oh, looks like we can duplicate substrate though. So I can just set one of these up and have it output and input from the one above, like a functional a storage drawer on top. So I can have infinite this. And if this is making 8 at a time, then this shouldn't process faster than it. I can just have HDPE pellets. And those have to go to an enrichment chamber, but I can do that on an autocraft too. All right, so let's start from the top. Centrifuge. Centrifuge. Again, we have to do lead. Keep on thinking I'm here, but I'm not. It's all on autocraft. That's nice. All of this stuff is? Holy cow. All right, that made it super simple for myself. Oh, we need a basic fluid. All right, the tricky one. The electrolytic separator, which is going to require the core. It looks like the only thing I don't have on autocraft is the iron dust, which I can send iron to a crusher, right? So we'll send that here. All right, that should take care of that. And then the pressurized reaction chamber. Okay, and the enrichment chamber. And the dynamic tank. This is what's really nice about refined storage. Just have to put the patterns in this thing. It's definitely not as organized. But I can just like, hey, I'm gonna set it up right here. Oh, maybe not. I forget that you do have to be like looking up at something. There we go. Right, so I can just throw all this stuff in here. This is my mechanism, and then my crusher is right here. So iron dust is now there. So now I can call for any of the mechanism machines that I'm going to need, and I can make as many as that I want. And I'm probably going to start just by making like 3 or 4 at a time. I need to put, oh, I have these up on Autocraft now too. Honestly, how about the factories for all of these? So like if I right click on the reaction chamber, oh, that doesn't have a factory version of it, does it? No. The electrolytic separator doesn't either. Rotary condensator does not. Chemical dissolution chamber. Chemical infuser. Centrifuge. Do these really not have the factories? Which ones do? Smelting, sawing, infusing, injecting, purifying. Okay. So none of these actually do. Now I will need some of these factories, but not as the main ones. Okay, that works. It's like having uranium, right? So that's one thing I'm going to really need. I got a bunch of uranium essence now. This is not going to be enough. I'm probably going to need a good old 9x9. The other issue is that my uranium essence makes raw ore, so this will actually need to be smelted first. And I'm trying to think like what's the best way, quickest way to do that. And it's probably going to be an iron furnace. I don't think a smelting factory. No, a smelting factory actually might be if I have the power for it, because you can add on to 32 speed upgrades now. So we'll max everything out with energy upgrades, but the speed upgrades, I think I'm just going to do 8 on everything. And then add as I can, because they end up using, it's like exponentially more power every time you put a speed upgrade on it. Ooh. I could make a line to duplicate the ores. Purify into 2 uranium clumps, then 1 goes to 1, 1 goes to, yeah, in Mekanism it's going to 1, but with washing it goes to 2, or Oratech it goes to 2. Too slow here, and I think okay here. So that would be quadrupling if I used something like bulk washing. So I could do that. I honestly would rather do a 9x9. I think what I should do is get the Awakened Supremium Scythe and just do a 17x17 farm. Whatever 17 times 17 divided by 2 is how many I'd be getting basically every second. Let's see here. Divided by 2, so it'd be about 144 essence. And if I'm using the growth accelerators, as you can kind of see up here with our 9x9, a couple of our 9x9s. It's about every second that will grow. The problem is the harvester is too slow. What I don't understand about this is like, where's it going? The harvest, this is full. So it shouldn't be able to harvest. Oh, it's not like it's causing me any pain. It's just weird. Yeah. What? Why is there a tank of diamond over here? Huh. I'll put those up in my system. So you can kind of see here, we're still producing ethene and we're still burning through it like crazy. But this is not our main source. This is kind of like a backup source. This is completely drained of energy, right? Why that one? Not that one? I don't know. Probably because of this guy. It's only one of them. Yeah, so Pow is producing most of our energy right now. Did our tree grow? Oh, we had something grow. And it's a rowan. Get out of here, chicken. Well, I didn't mean... break that. Got our rowans happening. Okay. How do I get more? Plant them, right? Can I accelerate you? Ah! Give me more. Oh my gosh, why was that one so much louder? Why didn't those break? That one's still not growing. Apparently birch can't grow like that. Can I break that? Nope. Alright. Show. Boop. Boop. Got lots of that now. Rowan berries, huh? Nice. I'll be honest with you, I don't even remember what I was working on. Whiff of magic. That's what we're hoping for here, right? We didn't get it. Rowan. Leave a couple in here, right? Just throw this in here. Let's go make some more clay jars. Fly over here. Throw them in. With magic. Ugh. So apparently there's only a chance of getting it. You have to get a scent of it. That's what the mod calls it, a scent. Just burning down some rowan saplings to get some good old wood ash. What's that good for? Huh? Huh? Bone meal? Some chalk? Chalk circles. Waystones. Tuned stone, which just looks like a glowing diamond. What the heck, man? Give me a whiff of magic. Am I missing something here? No. It's just rare? Oh my gosh. More saplings. The Rowan saplings here. Da, 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 da. So loud. I don't understand why that's loud sometimes, but not all the time. So I got 2 whiffs of magic. Keep going. Okay. What do I need that for? Oh, it's actually just part of the end result, right? In the kettle. The enchanted kettle. And I don't know what the altar power is, but let's see here. Enchanted altar. We'll check it out. Breath of the Goddess. A birch sapling, huh? Well, I know I have some. More mutandis. Alright, so we got the whiff of magic. Does he have the Omega ready to go? Oh, it says we can craft 4. Okay. We'll let that go. Okay, we got some of that now. What was I trying to make? Oh. I don't remember. I know it was this guy. Oh, it was the altar. That's right. Uncraftable potion. What do you mean? What? I'm really confused. I mean, okay. So I get a bottler. Put some water in it. And then I get a couple of bottles. And I say, how about that? Uncraftable potion. Hmm. Omegas are done. Okay, I have an altar. Now what? I just like plop it here. I don't know. Go do some reading. What's that? A copper bee spawn egg. That's not necessary. Alright, magic mods. We're still in Enchanted. Witchy plants. Optional quest. Okay, cool. Don't need to go there. A fume funnel optional, a thun optional. We're heading up to here. Let's get to attuned stones. Key point of progress. Attuned stones are made using whiffs of magic and diamonds. And making this item allows progression into even more mod mechanics, such as poppets and circle magic. Do I need that though? Kettles function in much the same way that a witch's cauldron is, but typically makes potions instead of solid products. Some of these are for drinking, most of them are not. Anything called brew is safe enough. Follow the recipe's order to drop in the ingredients. Wait for the color to change and the particles to spritz out of the kettle, rather than drift down from it into it. Simply interact with the kettle once it's finished to extract those of the brew. Don't worry about where the bottle comes from. You don't keep it either. Alright, so how does the kettle work with the altar? Okay, I need 6 of these things. It's been a long day. Okay, Breath of the Goddess. Do we need more birch? Saplings? It would seem we do. Blue, 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 blue. Oh, that's the goddess one, right? Yep. Okay. We've got... Alright, we're making some more altars. That's the focus. I need 6 of them for whatever reason. 5 more. It's 2. 3, 4, 5. Alright, then I just need some of that. Okay, tell me more about the altar. Made from the fumes of oak and birch saplings and rowanwood, the altar is a 2x3 structure. Enhanced by items placed on it and buffed by the nature and the surrounding 16 blocks. There are 3 categories of enhancing items, which have different tiers. Only the highest tiers of category will count for determining an altar's power. This power is used by other witchery preparation equipment in the altar's area, such as the distillery or the kettle, which may require certain power levels to be met. Okay, cool. What's the power level? Wouldn't that be nice to know? Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. How about now? Hmm? Hmm? Okay. 2x3. Why can't it show me like a picture? That would be wonderful. 2x3. I'm guessing it just goes. Oh, well, I guess that tells me. What is that? It gave me a skeleton head. Ah! uh, what about more skeleton heads? What about a zombie head? Hmm? What about a creeper head? Just, curious. But I did nothing. Is that going to be my handy dandy book? Back. Mutations, rowan trees, hawthorn alder trees, Spanish moss giant. Oh, sorry, glint weed, ember moss, bloody poppy. And the ground stained with blood. With mutation, they can also draw blood from those who. Ooh, dang. I don't think that's actually what I want. So this tells me nothing about the altar. Oh, maybe it does. Getting started material, herbology, brewing. I think brewing. Cauldron, nope. Tear of the goddess. Find evil. Wow. And 7,000 altar power. Well, where does the altar power come from? I think is a better question. What's happening? Oh. Like, why am I hearing music? Uh, um, I don't really see anything about the altar. That's what's getting me right now. Pop a tree, maybe? Pop it. Circle magic. There's like nothing in here that tells me what can power up the altar. Gather material craft. Alright, so skeleton skulls are ×1. Wither skeleton skulls are 2. A player head is a lot. Torches are not much. Candelabras are okay. An infinity egg. What the heck is an infinity egg? And that just multiplies what's around us. So if I get another skeleton egg, does it, our head, does that? If I had a player head, that'd be nice. But I don't think I've seen a player head. Yeah. Wither skeleton skulls are ×2. Like, can I put many down? Alright, so we're ×3. Can I do another one? No. So, okay. We can do a torch, candelabra, a pentacle. What the heck is a pentacle? It's for occultism? I don't think that's actually what we're talking about here. A torch, chalice. That means I need an attuned. Need a lava bucket. Okay. Chalice filled. What's it got to be filled with? Probably blood. Redstone soup. Oh! What else can I do, though? Arthana. What's a pentacle? Arthana? Does it actually tell me anywhere in here? Hold left control to study. Uh, okay. I will do that. What about right control? Yeah, it does nothing. Candelabra. Sure, I can make some candles now. I think I can make another one of these. And that adds more times 2 charging. Upgrades are additive. Infinity Egg and Pinnacle Recharge bonus are multiplicative. Player heads are times 3. Fill chalices. Okay, blah, 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 blah. So, do I just need to, like, bone meal the ground? Like this? It likes... I don't know. Let's see if that did something. It did something. Didn't it? Did stuff. The 14 block radius? Ooh, and it's cube shaped. So 14 that way, 14 that way, more dirt. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hey, hey, hey. Bye. What else we got? We need... let's go with the stickiest stick again. Why not? Dirt. I can already imagine what my brother's going to be like. What is happening over here? Everything is growing. That's what's happening over here. I don't know how I'm going to get that to 4,000 though. Right? So the kettle... I don't know. This would be at 4,000. What? How, though? I don't even think it's even possible to get a player ahead. Oh, yes, it is. I mean, it's going to be, like, dumb. Last time I used a player head, it lagged out my world. That's how long ago it's been. Boop. Well, that helped. Kind of. What else could I make? Skeleton, Wither Skull. I can do a torch, but that's not going to do the power boost. I don't have a filled chalice. All right. So I need a redstone. Cool. Well, I mean, we're there. Can we make the kettle? Boop, 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 doo, 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 doo. Oh, we're getting somewhere here. All right, so we'll take this and we will place it down. I guess fire, right? Belladonna. What else we got here? What'd you make me? Ooh, nice. All right, so what else we got going for us? Ooh. We got those done. We got the... We don't have the witch's oven yet, do we? Oops. All right, so... Just taking a look here. We've got it, we've got it. We need to make it not too bad. We've got it, and we've got it. I'm trying to get this to 4,000, because honestly, the next steps aren't going to be too bad. I don't actually know. Actually, I don't know. A crack and shell fragment, I don't know how to get those. Like these squid beaks. I got the slime pearls, but not the squid beaks. So I don't know how to get a squid. Guess I'll figure it out, huh? Not with an hour left. Alright, whatever. Filled chalice. Drop of a luck. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. I don't even have a distillery yet, but it looks like I'm going to have to get there to get every item on here, right? I need a filled chalice. And probably need to do more planting because this is going 14 radius, right? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there's a lot more I could be planting. Even over here, right? So 14 this way. I could plant all of this inside there, all of this out here. And 14 this way. 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, we're only halfway out this way. So maybe I can get there without all that. I feel like I'm going to get hit. I'm getting hit by lightning today. Ugh. You know, I don't know why, but I'm just not using building gadgets, and I should be. That's good enough for me for now. Just let the grass spread while that cooks up. Whoa. Go away, rain. Yeah, so let's kind of think about this through. Let's think this through. I want to let this grass grow out a little bit more. If I were to do Mechanism, would it be smart to do it down here? I think it'd honestly be better if I built it up here and just built this platform out. I haven't been so worried about what it looks like this build around. Mainly this FTB Skies 2 is more so for a filler while they're developing all the mods 10 to the sky. I'm thinking Mechanism's just going to happen like in this area. Build up for the brine towers. There's plenty of room still. So I'm probably going to do that. So let's do Mechanism in this section. I think it's going to be plenty of room to do as many brine towers as I'm going to need. I think it's something like you need like 10. I don't know, it's really trippy on this mod pack because of how many upgrades we can put on our machines. But to keep up with the brine production, I still think we need around 10 brine towers. And then I need a few for lithium. I don't know, I'll have to look it all up, but I'll get a plan going. For that, actually, I didn't even think about the thermal evaporation towers. Are gonna need to have a craft with them. These guys definitely want to have those going. Copper, yep. The advanced solar generators. Now, you don't need these, and because I'm underneath, excuse me, I'm underneath the platform, I probably am not going to. However, they are helpful. Yeah, so I'm not going to use them. I'm not going to do glass on my evaporation towers, and because the controllers are a little annoying to make, I'll put those on there. And the valves are a little irritating to make too. I'll put those on there. All right, all right. Let's go put those right here. I should put a sign on these, like, this is my Mechanism one, right? That's for power, obviously, but this one's like just sitting here. So we'll need thermal evaporation towers, which means we'll probably want all the Mechanism piping auto-crafted. So we've got each of them here. We've got the cables. I think cables are already... Hey, Panda's here. So ultimate cables are already there. We'll probably want to go down pipes. Pipes. Elite. Advanced. And basic. Alright, so it takes care of all the pipes. That's for liquids. Power we're done with. Tubes is for their chemicals. So we'll go autocraft all those. Oop. And just believe me, like, doing this is a good idea. Having all this stuff ready to go on autocraft is just the way to go. All right, so now we've got our tubes. We're not going to use logistical transporters. The thermodynamic conductors are good, but I don't think we'll need an ultimate one. I don't need a lot of them. I stole your Paxel. I wasn't sure if it was for me or not, but I've been using it. I've been enjoying it. Where am I doing? Oh yeah, patterns. Okay, he made two. Look at that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I like it. It's nice. I just need to get some upgrades on it. Sorry about all the grassy mess over here. I actually need it to have a lot of plant life over here. This altar gets power from nearby plant life. I know, right? No kidding. Yeah. So this altar has like everything on it multiplies the power it has, but it gets power from all living plant life around it. And it's in a 14 block radius in a cube. So up and down as well. I actually might go clear a layer out of dirt underneath and just plant grass. Like the top, like the short grass here. But I'm expanding this out. It's super messy, and I might just move it all because I do not like it all grassy over here. It's so bad. Hmm. Yeah, how was Borderlands? Are you playing it? Still enjoying that? I know you said you liked it, but wow. Nice. That didn't go up at all. So it must not be a radius. It must be a diameter. Still a bit buggy and had a few crashes, but overall, yeah. It was fun to play. That's good. Why play a game if you don't like it? Alright, so now the real question is... Oh, I'd have to spread grass down though. Don't want to do that. I think I need this filled chalice right here. Unless... I wonder if trees, like... No, I don't want to do that. What if I did more bamboo? If it's a radius, like if it goes up and down, I wonder if taller things work better. So like a forest of bamboo be better for this? Nope, 3105. So it doesn't actually care about height. So why would they go about saying radius? Do they not know what a radius is? So that should take it down. Nope. I'm so confused. Hmm. I know, right? So we're in a three-dimensional game, so I would assume they mean in 3 dimensions. But if they mean in 1 dimension, because it doesn't say, then I would. I mean, I kept on adding grass and it was working, but I just added all that extra grass and it wasn't. Which I went 14 blocks out and it's not working. It's not adding anything. So it seems like it's a 7 radius of 7. and a diameter of 14. But not in 3 dimensions. Because I don't know, unless it's just like per entity, I'm at a loss here. I'm not 100% sure. It just says the alter multi-block is complete when a red cloth covers the structure. It continuously scans its environment in a 14-block radius, cube-shaped. So it has to mean up and down too. And it searches life to draw power from. The last altar block placed is the center of this range. The most important factor, is variety. It has nothing to do with... I just skipped that part. So we actually want not grass. We want all kinds of variety. With different things and stuff. So my guess... Yeah, see, it's still at 3105. So trees. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So give me some saplings. And we'll go plant some trees here, yeah? Well, I hit the mark. I was just shooting for 4,000, and I think I hit it. Yep. Yeah, I shot up from 31 to 55. Doing that. Cool. At least it's colorful. Oh boy. What's happening? There we go. So now I've got the kettle. Can I make this redstone soup? Like, do I have the things? No, I need to make a drop of luck, which means I need... Oh, there's so many things I have to do. Okay, no I don't. I don't need those things anymore. What I need to do is now I need to look in this kraken shell. Oh yeah, so I need to look into squid beaks. How do you think we can get squids to spawn? So I haven't seen one spawn in here for a while. Is there one in the market? Oh snap. Give me some diamonds. Give me some diamonds. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go market. Because, you know, it's what I do. Oh, gotta click on it first. Now I've got 64 squids. I need looting, though. I've got capturing and sharpness. I need looting. So I can get those squid beaks a little bit easier. Quill. Book and quill. Uh-oh. They make an ink bottle. The ink sac. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I have squid essence? Okay. Boop. I think it's supposed to be emeralds. Nope. Skulls. Skeleton skulls. And let's... Looting 3. I don't have... What? Oh, it's 27. I have experience, just not on me. Time. Boop. And boop, boop. Good enough for now. Chwa, chwa, chwa. They're not... Oh, my magnet's not on. I got one squid beak from that. Okay. 11 down. 2 squid beaks. I need 9. Okay. Let's keep going. Unless I got into hostile neural networks, and then I could just... That would take forever too. Bye-bye, incubator. That has extra looting on it. It's still not working. I got 8. Unless this picked up some. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Why not? Let's go send those in the system. That can go in garbage. Boop, boop. Going back to the Kraken shell. We'll need 3 of these. Boop, boop, boop. Got this now. All right, now the paracausal. Is that what that's called? Paracausal flame. We need arcane eldritch. You need hex ash though. Do I have any more of that? I have 10. Nice. I need 8. I need 4 crying obsidian, which I can get from the goose spreading. A void shimmer or shadow pulse on obsidian. Okay. And that's this guy right here. I just need an ender pearl. Doodle. Okay, so we've got that now. I need 4, 8. 4, 8. That goes on the pedestals. And then I think I said I need arcane. 8 of them. And then eldritch. 8 of those. 8 and 8, and then an ether. Oh, do I have an ether? I thought I made more. I do. So we can put that down here. And then boop. Magic. The magic has happened. Okay. Ooh. Fun. Hello. All right. So I have everything for this next step, which is the Omega Dragon Egg. So I need a Dragon Egg. Okay, they're not linked. That's fine. I can go grab one. I will need my Omega upgrades. Sorry, I'm stealing those. Oop. All right, now we got our Dragon Egg. This thing is very particular, though. So Dragon Egg first. Then our Omega upgrades. Paracausal, Kraken. And then we need Dragon's Breath. Okay. And you need a mint. A whiff. A whiff. Sorry. Where did I use it? What you talking about, Smalls? Like, what you talking about? I had whiffs of magic. Where'd they go? I need these Rowan saplings then. Boom. Oh, of course not. All right. One whiff of magic is good for me. All right, is that everything? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I need water. I think I put that in here. It's in a kettle, right? All right. Well, let's see if this works. Maybe we're one step closer. I don't know. Uh-oh. Great. Why does this game have to be so buggy? I can't even take it out. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Did I really just waste all that? I can't take it out. I'm supposed to be able to throw 2 more in there, right? So it says 1 and then 4, but it only let me put in 2. And I can't pull what's in there out. Yep, and it's just gone. Cool. Like, cool, I can get the Dragon Egg back, but those Omega upgrades are not cheap. Do I have to drop them all 4 at the same time? Gotta say, it's pretty upsetting. Better make sure it's the right... Yeah, Dragon Egg. Dragon Egg. I get a gold bee spawning. Alright, we'll try dropping them all at once this time. Once I get my next 2 Omega upgrades. It'll take a minute. It's a little slow. Are all those things in here? Actually make it faster. Throw in some speed upgrades in there. See, much faster now. Omega. Alright. If this doesn't work, I'm cheating all those Omega upgrades back in. I don't think that's fair that it's now working. Alright. First things first. Okay, that should be done. Alright, we got it. Nice. So you just have to drop them in all at once, otherwise it thinks it's done its own recipe or something. Alright. Step 2. Got that Omega Dragon Egg. Boop. Alright. Where am I looking? Here we go. So next up, Elemental Arcanite. Oh look! This is a create thing. Liquid Chorus is actually not bad. It really isn't. If we have Chorus Fruit producing, which we can do that. Can maybe set that up. Refined Brilliance, on the other hand, little tricky. We have to go get this raw Brilliance. Is that what I needed to get? No. Look that up. Oh, I didn't tag something that I wanted to tag. Oops. Feed the beast. Oop. So it takes a ruined book. Uh-oh. Oh, so we can duplicate it once we have one. Do we have a ruined book yet? Okay, we do. Alright, so we can duplicate them before going into this. We got Cinder Essence. We have plenty of Arcane Essence. We can make the Mithril Weave pretty easily. This Refined Brilliance, though, I don't know where to get it from. Is that a well thing? Maybe go throw things in the well with Malum? Brilliant. Reforger block. Oh, using a Celesta gem? Oh no, using a diamond on stone? We can get brilliant stone? Alright. Isn't that this thing right here we've been doing? Ha! We've been doing it. Actually, let me just go check that one more time. It needs refined brilliance, which is just, yeah. Just like this. Let that hit the system, we'll be good. Next up after that is going to be Liquid Chorus. Now, if I remember right, it has to go through this 20 times, but I don't think it means that it needs 20 Cinder Essences. I think it only uses it once after it goes through its final round. But that was all the mods 10, so I could be wrong about that. Liquid Chorus we can get from the Mechanical Squeezer with... It has to be popped chorus? That's weird. That really does not give us a lot, though. Looks like a bees would be the best way to do it. No, it'd be slow right now. What else we got? Just melting it. Yeah. Doesn't look like we can do anything with that. Yeah, honestly, this is probably the easiest way, but getting the chorus fruit to begin with, you know, I could make end essence. So we can just make it. See here, go back. Popped chorus fruit. Chorus fruit. Easiest way to get that is probably essence. Or just make a bonsai tree. It's a bonsai pot, right? With some end stone and chorus fruit. And just let it go. Pop that and then squeeze it. Okay, so we're actually doing okay here. That won't be bad once we get the structure set up from create. Which will be something like this with more of those. Pretty good. All right. What else can I prepare for? The key of C, the happiest of all keys. Uh-huh. Still got calcite coming in. Okay. What about this evolutionary matter? See, it's another one of these things, right? But this requires portal fluid. Super stoked about that. This is the nitro crystal. This is why I wanted to push Powa. So we will need to run this through this 16 times. Living flesh. Okay, that's not too bad. Sacred and wicked with some rotten flesh gives us the living flesh. Not hard. Applied flux. So now we have to start getting into applied energistics. I'm so excited for that. This will work right here. We can... I think we made a reaction chamber, right? Yeah, we'll just have to give it water. And then these things here, I have fluix crystals going now. Sorry, essence. So we can do that. Oh, it's a weakens the premium essence for a dragon head. I was like, oh. Redstone crystals is what we'll need. We need to charge it, though, and we can put that in the reaction chamber again with water, and it will charge it for us. What is flying around me right now? Looks like we will need to get into hostile neural networks, though. These will come pretty cheap. We'll need an overworld mob, a nether mob, and an ender mob. So maybe I think the wither gives ender predictions, doesn't it? I don't know. I don't remember. But we can do enderman, something. Wither skeletons and whatever mob. We just feel like we need more of. Portal fluid. Aren't we excited? Unstable portal fluid needs to go next to the shadow pulse, which means we need to throw portal fluid catalyst into polymorphic fluid. Portal fluid that's actually pretty cheap. Take it all back. Portal fluid's pretty cheap. And not bad. I'm probably not going to automate it though. You get a whole bucket, and so you can do this 10 times. I'm hoping it does not require 16 runs of 100 millibuckets. I think it runs through 16 times, and it uses those on the last try every time. Find out the first time I actually go through with the elemental arcanite. So, not horrible. Not horrible at all. Ethereal essence. Well, look, Oratech stuff. Iridescent ether, which is ether, aqueous, water things, right? Arcane charcoal. Yikes. Oh, okay, not bad. All right, so again, not bad. Plutonium pellets, though, require us that. Oh, look what's coming back. We're going to need some plutonium dust, which means we're going to need a particle accelerator. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Only 2,500 joules, though, so uranium dust and fluxite. That's not going to be bad anymore. You don't need the size of particle accelerator we have, but that's actually not too bad either. Honestly, we could probably do those three in an episode. Did I just call it an episode? In one night. All right, what about dissolved potentia? Oh, that looks nasty. Spirited crystal, got it. Skulk, got it. Pink slime, got it. Gem dust, got it. Cursed, sap ball, and strange matter. Strange matter. Okay. A cursed sap ball requires cursed sap, which comes from. I don't know. Can I put this fluid extractor? No, it gives me latex. Cursed sap. There's no way to make it. It's a quest reward. And it's not a repeatable quest. I feel like that's cheap. Gotta be a way to get it though, right? Alum. Ugh. I don't think so, man. I'm not seeing anything. Cursed sap. What does it taste like? FTB skies. All right, so something, I'm guessing it's one of those things that, like, how do I get this is blocked right now because I need to progress a little bit further into Malum. I think I need to do this part. Yeah, that's my guess. All right, so that one's going to take a second because it's just going to take exploring. But this isn't bad. All right, what's next in line, though? So this one, dissolve potentia, not, and then I can finally look at how to do the first layer. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I know there's 91 of those things that I need to make, but I have no idea how to make it. Well, let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 items. End of each layer. Ultimately, you will build your own functional FTB pyramid. It's just like the max tier beacon. For those who are up to the challenge, we'll see you at the top. Okay, that's cool. But how? I have to look into it so I can be prepared for it. But I think we can knock these 3 out in the next episode of our handy dandy evening streams. I do get Friday off next week. That's always nice. Oh, it's a bee squasher. I see. This was a pain in the butt to set up for me. The bees will escape from here, by the way. I hated setting up the squasher to just deploy. um, oh, he's not getting out. That's nice. But it's also not like a diamond bee. Diamond bees are... Oh my gosh. Oh man. Diamond bees will escape because they're smaller. But you can also probably, I think an ender inhibitor will help that. If you don't want them teleporting away. I don't know if you're going to throw ender bees in there though, but you can use an ender inhibitor. I think that will stop them from teleporting. You need to have a dispenser in here, so, and then the dispenser with a like a timer on it. I think it's called a timer from RF Tools. And that's just constantly clicking, which is annoying, but you can set that up to be on a lever as well. But like if you pointed that at, like if this was the dispenser, you'd put the timer right here and it would just keep on clicking on it basically, and it would dispense the bees automatically. Oh. Oh, that's where I put that thing. I don't think fortune actually works. Oh, a stack upgrade Omega tier. Well, that's a lot of items. Yep. It's time to sleep soon. Alright, let's go autocraft some more mechanism stuffs. Let's think about sulfur for a second. We're gonna need lots of sulfur and uranium. We've already got uranium going, but definitely not enough. We don't have sulfur. Or a way I can get sulfur pretty easy right now? No. Essence? Not that kind of essence. No chance there. Relic. Genetic tool bag. Oh man. You can get some bee genes from the shop. Those are some pretty bad odds. Real augments. And graphite electrodes. Nice. Sturdy bee cages, that's nice. I'm not seeing anything. Nope. Nope. Fun. Oh, from replication mod. Hmm. Quantum ring sets, mega crafting, couple of crystal and gold coins. Nice. Right, auto crafter. How come that's not unlocked yet? Oh, whatever. Okay, I'm not seeing anything in here that's actually going to help me with the rest of this. Five crystal coins. Wow. Okay. Um. Do I have all the mechanism tier ones? Yep, those are all. So okay, so I can upgrade everything that I need to upgrade pretty quickly if needed. The gold bee. So we need thermal evaporation towers. We got the fission reactor stuff ready to go. I have all the basic machines on autocraft. All right. I don't think anything is nerfed in here for fissile fuel. Let's take a look. 1 millibucket to 1 millibucket. That's a good sign. A 1 and 1, so that's 2 to 2. So it's still a 1 to 1 there ratio. 1 to 1. What? Just hydrofluoric acid. What? Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. Hydrofluoric acid. I need to go over here, which takes sulfuric acid. What's kind of nice about this is not nerfed. If I have the fluorite gem versus the, so if I do 900 and a block of fluorite, I get 9,000 hydrofluoric acid. If I do 100 millibuckets and a fluorite gem, I get 1,000. That's just times 9. It's quicker to go this route because this process is faster. So I'm getting 9,000 every. Okay. About sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is just going to be your sulfur trioxide and water vapor. Water vapor is nothing. Sulfur trioxide is oxygen, nothing. And sulfur dioxide, this is where this comes into play. A chemical oxidizer taking sulfur dust. So how am I going to get sulfur dust first? So I can make an Ender IO sag mill and get that chance. Getting sulfur. We should be able to sift through gold and diamond meshes and blazing meshes, crushed basalt. I have 1 basalt. Okay. No, I think I have more. I think there's that one chest that I still have tucked about right here. This polished basalt. I think if I crush that, put it right here. Hammer. All right. Blazing mesh, which I believe said would work. Boop. There's 1 sulfur. I just need 4. I can make a seed. Oop, 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 oop. Prudentium. Nice. Gets me a prosperity seed. Alright, so we got sulfur now generating. And I can make more later. But, I mean, let's take a look at this. So 3 essences make 8 sulfur. That's actually pretty good. Cool. And we do have integrated dynamics, so I can use the fluid interfaces to get water from a sink. That should work out for our fission reactor quite well. Hmm. Oh, this finally grew, but it did not grow like it was supposed to. Wonder if it's because that one's here. Could be. Okay, we got the Rowan trees. Oh, it's loud. I'm so glad that worked out. It is so ugly over here, but nice and easy for us. So strange that this one is the one that's running the most out of all of them. Guess I could make some plutonium. Uranium dust. I can make a call for uranium. Let's go make that. Let's do a pattern for uranium ingots, which will be smelting. Then we'll make one for this, which is this recipe right here. And let's go ahead. So this is smelting, and then we'll do uranium dust. I'll go to the crusher. Dust. Oh, yeah, that's right. We have to upgrade this, don't we? So let's go put this downstairs first. Get mad at your bees. Ugh. Why? Why do people share this stuff? Ring camera with a spider. No. No. That's nasty. Alright, we need this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay, that's connected. Get a little speed upgrades in it too. So if I say I want plutonium, or not plutonium dust, sorry, uranium dust, and I want 10. Melting, and there we go. I got 13. So now I want my fluxite, which I have a lot of. Boop. I'm gonna do an elevator down here. All right, so if I do boop and boop, what are these set for? 2,500. Okay. And this didn't make it to 2,500. I went to 1,000, and then I set it up for 2,500, and it worked, right? There goes our power. Plutonium. Nice. We're gonna need lots of that, and the reason why we were looking at it, where was it? Here. We need 32 plutonium pellets, and so I can assemble them. And so if I have, this makes 4, so I would need 8 of these crafts, right? So 8 times 2 is 16, and plutonium, I have 4 right now, right? So if I do that, then we'll should be good. But that's nice and handy dandy. This right here. It does use a lot of power though. How are we even doing on power after I run that? Yeah, we're doing just fine. Bet you up here is not. It is a noisy thing. There's 6, and then I have 9 more in here. We're actually going to need more. It's actually kind of crazy, is because, like, I bet you I could probably do this down to 2 ticks. Because this one's letting it go at 2,500. I probably don't need to wait that whole second that it's over here. Let's see if that helps. Yeah. It goes through 1 round still, but that's okay. So it's colliding, so they only need to be at 2,500, but it's getting up to 3,300. So fun. Almost there. I'm so glad I didn't put this together by myself. That would have not have been fun. Wonder how bad this will hurt you if you stand in it. Better yet, like right there. Wanna come test it, brother? How bad would it hurt if you stood right there? uh, yeah, we'll go right there. Just give it a second. Did it break? Did it pop your totems? Oh my gosh. Uh, there it goes. I didn't even like you that time. Oh my gosh, dude. uh, uh. How's your armor doing? Did it damage it? Oh, okay. Crazy, crazy. That would most definitely kill me. Alright, so I needed to put it into, was it the assembler? Yeah, it's the assembler. I need that crafter go working fine. Okay. Let's go get the, what was it? It uses plutonium dust. This guy right here. Should have enough. Oh, it's got to make this stuff. Gratium, whatever. Did I put speed add-ons on this? Oh, I did. Probably start upgrading the speed add-ons. It's pretty quick though. I really should have done the add-ons in my all the mods 10 run through. Cool. That's partially the way there. Yeah, for this guy. That's done. Charm of Resonant Shield. Okay, so it charges it there with the... Yeah, a glass bottle, a shield, a white wool, and some sculk gets me that. Protects you from the Warden Sonic Boom with 3 charges. Yeah, super easy to get. Oh, is it a goat? No, it's a llama. Oh, I wanted to catch it. And it's escaped. Gonna drop me. A potato? How nice. All right. You got a sensor. Okay. And then you're going to have it emit a signal. So you actually don't, you can actually just have this open. If you do this, you don't need this here. And then you can do dirt or whatever. Let's put this not there. Where's that going? If you dispense now, it should automatically kill him. Yeah, it'll dispense. So if it dispenses them into an extended piston, it squishes them. Oh, I see what you mean. That's a bug. Because this is not how it's supposed to be. When they get spawned onto that, yeah, that's all different. I mean, unless they fixed it and then, well, fixed it as in that's not how it was ever supposed to be. I would just put the piston on a timer too then. On a lever. So now it's doing it, but there are bees getting stuck still, right? And the bottles aren't able to go into the bottler with it extended like that. Oh, wait. This thing's just not picking them up. Oh, it's slow. You need speed. You need speed upgrades, I think. Not gamma upgrades. For the centrifuge. I think you just want speed for this one. Is there a speedier upgrade too? Yeah, the speedier upgrade is much better, but I don't think we have Hearts of the Seas, do we? No, we don't. Diamond Essence, Prismarine Essence, Squid Essence. I don't have any of that stuff, but yeah, the speedier upgrade is the one you definitely want to use. Yep. I mean, it obviously looks like this thing has to extend onto him now for whatever reason. So I would tie that into that timer somehow. But you have to have all these edges covered up because they can sneak out otherwise. Yeah. Well, that's kind of irritating that it doesn't work the way it used to. I mean, maybe now it's working as intended, but it would be good though. This chair ain't working out for me. Okay. Yeah, I'm losing my mind. I think it's time to start planning. I kind of already started planning the next time I'm on. Which probably won't be until Friday. We're definitely going to be pushing more mechanism power. I just got all the... We did the enchanted part, though. That's nice. That's all set up and good to go. I have the next 3 things up here. We got... It's all FTB skies too. Wow. Elemental Arcanite, the Evolutionary Matter, and the Ethereal Essence. We will need to set up a create line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for this one, and 4 for this one. And I think the automating this part is going to be pain in the butt. So like this line is just going to be this, right? Like, and I'm not going to try to make this anything else. It's just, I call for this and it sends the ruined book into this and it just repeats until it's done. And then when it becomes the Arcanite, it takes it back into the system. So that's not bad. It's making sure that I send all this stuff. I can do an exporter bus and just say, hey, there has to be a minimum of, I don't know, 5 in each of these. And then 1,000 millibuckets minimum on this guy. The setup will take a second, but it won't be too bad. Especially if I can use a create motor. Oh no! The creative motor is not a thing. What is it called? Do they not have any type of like powered motor in create, or is that not a thing? World Shaper. Wand of Symmetry. Say what now? Oh, it's actually kind of cool. Okay, so steam's the best way. I don't need that much power. I'm good with just using water. It'll be enough. But they really took out the powered motor, huh? Crazy. But that's fine. I don't mind. Steam's also not hard. Yeah. Let's take a look at that. Actually, ooh, I always get turned around down here. Your wind. Where's wind? I guess I could just do it over here. I could run a couple lines just from here. Use all your rotational power that you got going on here. Doesn't look like you have a lot of stress going on right now, so I think that's what that means. Green is good, red is bad. Could always set up more though. Okay. Yeah. We'll just get some refined over here. We can expand this way too. That'll be fine. Wasn't there like a bioneural circuit? No, that's not it. This one's that one's gonna suck. Reaction chamber is gonna be the way to go, but like a super AI chip, ultimate control circuits, that's not too bad. The positron matrix is the 50,000 joules. But we need antimatter for that. Kind of cool. A DNA helix? Like, I don't even know how you get that. I'm clicking on it. I don't know how to make it. But we'll get there. Most of the stuff's actually not bad. The super AI chip, it's the engraving, right? But then you have to advanced computing engine, which is the silicone wafers that I was talking about. And we need advanced AE. So that'll be later on. We will have hit all the advanced AE by the time we get there. There is another... Ah, that guy right there. Infinitely compressed circuit board. Right, which takes pneumatic craft, immersive engineering, mechanism energy, all sorts of things. So, molten plastic. Which we have lots of oil to make that from. So, I think that's the processing plant. We can take... Or did I have to process the LGP first? LPG. There it is. Alright, there's the oil. Then we get the LPG from it, and then we take the LPG, and then we make the molten plastic with some coal. Ugh, pneumatic craft. Not a hard mod to get through. Anyway, so that'll be my next one. Next one's going to be these three, and then I'll be slowly working on mechanism power until, because we're going to need it, especially when I start making those positron matrix. I mean, making one of these is going to drain my entire power system as is. And then I have to wait 10 minutes to make another one. I only need 4, I think, but yeah. Mechanized supercomputer. That's a lot of antimatter. Liquid DT fuel. That's nuts. That is nuts. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of DT fuel. What is this thing used in? What else? Nothing. Cool. I really need to automate this reaction chamber. Oh, more advanced to eat. Oh no. Modern industrialization. Honestly, the plates aren't bad. It's just not fun. Anyway, I keep on exploring that because it looks fun, but I just realized how far away I am from that. Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to call it a night, brother. I'm pooped and I'm tired. Looks good. Don't know what else that would be used for. To tear this down, kind of in the way. Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm burying them in there. I'm doing that. My original mob drop catcher. Sugar. Yeah. All right. So that'll be what I do. I think that's it. I'll work on those things if I can throughout the week. I got such a busy day on Monday and Tuesday. Them conferences, man. Mm. All right. So I'll work on those 3 things. Hopefully, I can get a fission reactor up and running. I don't know. Oh, the turbine. turbine, I also need to autocraft the turbine stuff. I'll probably try to build the turbine first, actually. I gotta do the math on how much steam a max turbo does. Going back to this real quick. So there is a mod for Mekanism. Look at the turbine. If you look at this right here, just enough Mekanism multi-blocks. If we max out a, so let me, does it do it for the fission reactor? That's my question. Okay, it does. So if we go max, 18 by 18 by 18. I don't really care about the reactor glass, honestly. It's cheaper otherwise. We're not going to use reactor glass. We'll need some logic adapters, so it's okay. But if we go max burn rate, water heating rate, tell me the steam production. Would this be it? Nearly 2 buckets per tick. Hmm. Then if we look at, oh, okay. So if so 1 millibucket will give me 20,000 millibuckets of steam. And if I'm burning 1,920 per tick, that's a lot. That's a lot of math in the brain. So if we take the 1920 and times it by the 20,000, we end up with 38.4 million millibuckets. Let's leave that number up there. That's 38,400 buckets. And we take the steam and we take it and put it into the turbine. Will that tell me everything I need here? Obviously, if I go max, the width, so 17 by 17 by 18 high. Don't care about this, but I just want to see the results here. So the flow rate, I'm assuming that's what I need to work on. So if I'm making, so this is saying the flow rate is 11,000 buckets per tick. If I am producing 38,000, I should technically be able to run 4 turbines. Well, a little over 3, but four max turbines, right? Off of 1 max fission reactor. Which would mean that this is producing, if it's producing just 40 million per tick, times 4 would be 160 million, right? Well, not quite 160 million. It'd be more closer to 130 million per tick, if I can keep it running. If that's the steam max flow rate, that's my guess. No, I'll look into it. I mean, I'm gonna go to fusion after that, so fusion controller, ports 2, logic adapters, injection rate. If we can max out the injection rate, which is really fun to do, I've done that once. The results is automatically 200 million FE per tick. If we water cool it and produce steam, I will only produce 102 million per tick, but the steam production is going to be 98,000 buckets per tick. That's quite a bit. If a max or if a max turbine can only do 11 at a time, 11,000 per tick. You're talking 10 turbines, right? 11 turbines. Or really closer to 9. But anyway. Do I want to build that many turbines? No. I'm just going to run the fusion reactor as not water cooled. And then we'll make that power battery. And we'll be good to go. So I'm going to push this fast. We need antimatter pellets, so I need the fission reactor. But I don't know where to put it. I don't want that thing to accidentally explode over one night and irradiate our entire base. Be funny. Log in and die. Alright, so I have an idea. I have some things I need to look up, but how many turbines I can run off a fission reactor so I don't have to worry about it backing up and exploding, but that I'm getting every ounce of energy from it. That's kind of what I need to do. Alright, well, I'm off. I will chat with you later, brother. Yeah. Early morning for me. I'm gonna take off. It's been a fun night, though. Yeah, you have a good night, too. Sleep well.